Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just jump straight into a specific topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you liked. And if you're sticking around, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Talk at Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump in the Discord server, give me some opinions to talk about. Usually we talk about Fortnite, but of course we can talk about anything at all. And like I said, guys, this is a series where I give my opinion on your opinion. With that being said, we're just going to jump straight into the first topic for today. And please excuse me if I'm having a little bit of trouble reading these, because my other monitor is a little bit further away from me, and I have all my recording stuff right in front of me here. So anyways, I guess I should have explained my question more. I asked the skin design philosophy question in your recent TAC at Clen videos. Yes, I remember that. I remember what you were talking about. And I was not talking about the collab skins in particular. What I meant is that I felt the newer skins don't have the same Fortnite feel to them. Oh, I think I understand what you're saying now. Sorry, I'll keep reading. Early Fortnite had a cartoony, iconic, stylized skins that looked uniquely like Fortnite. Now I feel like the skins are becoming less and less iconic and cartoony. They seem to be getting more realistic and taking a lot of inspiration from various fashion trends like tech wear, for example. To me, this makes the skins stand out less and become more forgettable. Yes, okay, I apologize I didn't understand what you were talking about the first time. I totally get it now. I agree with you. Like, it does make sense, and I wish that the skins were like the old days back in Fortnite. Like, I'm looking at my screen right now, and I have like the Fortnite lobby booted. You can't see it, but this is just like for my recording software because it's the best one, right? Bandicam. You need a game up to actually start recording, otherwise I'll capture everything. I'm not here to talk about my Bandicam, sorry. So my point is, I'm looking at DJ Yonder, an old skin from Chapter 1, Season 6, and man, the skins are just not like that anymore. You are so right, but here's the problem is, all the people today are buying these skinny female skins. That's why we have the skin, like a Tier 1 skin in the Battle Pass. I think it's Eevee, you know, we have all characters like that, and that's what the people want. They just want to look directly at their lower half, and it's like they don't even care about the skin. It could be like a giant mech, as long as it has a nicely shaped butt. It's crazy, but Epic Games knows what sells, and that's what sells. Like people like Aura, for example, which I don't even understand because like that character like doesn't exactly have the model. You know what I mean though? So many people just want to play with these thin female characters and they're getting more and more basic, just like actual people. But again, that's what sells. You can't exactly blame Epic Games. If I was running Epic Games, I would do the same thing. I go, okay, these make us more money. Why don't we make more of these? More people want these characters, like the Battle Pass. Quite a few people like it. Like Eevee's great. I understand like the edit styles. Maybe that's not the best skin to use in as example. But I totally understand what you're saying, and I totally agree with you. But what can you do? You can't really do much. We're gonna move on from that topic now, though. Hey, Clen, I know you talked about this in a previous video, but I want to give my personal opinions and how I feel about this topic in the said Battle Pass emotes. I cannot get this off my mind. I just do not like the direction Epic is taking with the Chapter 3 Battle Passes. Don't get me wrong, everything else goes beyond my expectations, like the back blings and the skins, that I always find myself disappointed is with the emotes. Yes, I totally understand where this is gonna go. We pretty much don't get any dance emotes anymore, and the ones we do get are boring filler emotes that no one cares about, and what I call party royale emotes. Yeah, you know what? That's honestly a good thing to call them. And then the built-in emotes are not really good too. First of all, you're not allowed to use it with another skin, which makes the skin less interesting and takes up a slot in the Battle Pass. Content has been lacking these days. I might sound bitter about this game. I really love Fortnite, but I have to be harsh and give my opinion on what I think about the game. No, yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Like, I love Fortnite too, but I completely agree. These emotes in the Battle Pass are garbage. At least in this Battle Pass, we got one emote, but even that's not a dancing emote anymore. You don't get those cool dances. And I talked about this in a previous video. At least we get, like, I understand Epic Games with the icon emotes. They are ripping people off, and the icon emotes just makes more sense, and it's like safe legally for them to do. But of course, they can come up with their own emotes. They still can, as hard as it might be. They still can. But the action emotes, the 200 emotes, the only one that's good is in this Battle Pass where the girl's taking a selfie, and I like that a lot, to be honest with you, but I like the trolling emotes. But I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree with you, and there's like, no, you can be harsh about it. Like, it's something that you're unhappy with. A lot of people aren't happy about this, especially with the built-in emotes. I completely agree with you about all of that. We're gonna move on though. The amount of work Epic Games puts in their live events is insane. I have to agree with you. Every single time they do an event, there's something that just, they always think of something new. I love that they're getting more storyline heavy too. The events are just awesome. I really enjoyed this past event. They do not get enough credit for their live events, and people are still like, oh, Epic Games have an event, well, let's test it out in Fortnite. And you see all these streamers coming for the clout that they want, but they don't want to admit it, man. It's so cool. Everybody loves the Fortnite events. Imagine the 0 Point has some sort of darker energy in the cubes. This would explain how Geno, a normal human being, became a corrupt villain. This would also be the propaganda he used to hypnotize IO by saying he uses dark energy away from the 0 Point. We must destroy them. Not only does this set up the expansion of the storyline, it will change the game on what the Foundation and Jonesy are actually going to fight against. Actually, that'd be really cool. That's a pretty good theory you have right there. If Geno was actually just running the IO just as a regular being and the 0 Point corrupted him, that would explain, like, Kevin too. We know the 0 Point has some sort of dark energy. I actually really like that idea. Here's an interesting one. Vader should have been in the item shop. It looks like people have been disagreeing with this one, but I have to say I actually agree with Jez. I think that Vader would have been better off in the item shop, just because I personally like that the battle pass is filled with all Fortnite original characters. I would have liked to see them create a cool tier 100 skin, but regardless, Darth Vader is still really cool. It's not like I don't appreciate Darth Vader being in the game. I'm really cool. I'm really happy that I'm going to get Darth Vader, but I actually agree with you. I think you should have been in the item shop. The XP this season is atrocious. We haven't had this that XP this bad since Chapter 2, Season 2. Man, you know what? But think about how long that season was, right? I understand the XP absolutely blows, and I've been playing a lot of the pit to get the XP up, because especially like when I can't play Fortnite, I'm like, okay, gotta get this XP. I want to finish this battle pass, right? But yeah, you know what? I have to agree with you. The XP sucks. What are you gonna do though? I have a feeling that with the bonus styles coming out, it's gonna be absolutely really like insanely hard to get. The order is not the last skin in the 7 to complete the 7 set. We still have the Paradigm's new look to come to the shop. Also, the Legend may soon enough get his own 7 suit, since the visitors thinking of retiring. Would be cool if it just becomes 8. I don't think it'll actually become the 8. I think it will become like, it will still be the 7. It's just gonna be the Visitor's gonna be out, Agent Jones is gonna be in. There's still a group of the 7. I feel like that's what it's gonna be, but you are right. It would be cool, but I feel like the 7's just so iconic. You know what I mean? I feel like they can't change that. And Gamer Team, man, here's one that I completely agree with. People need to stop referring to every platform fighter as a Smash clone. Every game wants to be its identity, but here's the problem. Like, so Smash Bros is really the only big fighting game that people know. So everyone starts talking about, we have a new Smash game. I'm a little bit guilty of it myself. Like, I go when Multiverses was first announced, for example. I believe that I said the next Smash Bros game is here. Like, this game's gonna kill Smash Bros. It's just the thing, like, it's to get people's attention, you know what I mean? But I don't actually go around like, hey, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I didn't say, oh, I went to go play Nickelodeon All-Star Smash. You know, I don't do that. Each game has their own IPs, and I think there was some drama a little while ago with people of Multiverses or some game that was a fighting game. I can't remember for the life of me, but they were like, okay, we are not just a Smash Bros, we're gonna get killed by Smash Bros type thing. And I kind of felt bad for them. I'm like, do I do that? Sometimes I think I do that, but of course I completely agree with you. It's not a Smash clone. Every game has their own identity, and it must suck as developers to constantly be compared to Smash Bros, especially if you're trying to be your own thing. Does that make sense? I completely agree with you. Moving on, this one might be a bit hated, but please respect my opinion. I don't think they should put Vader on the map. There, I said it. I feel like they should make POIs original, like the Rave Cave, and they should get rid of the Daily Bugle already. Most people I know only went there for the web shooters. Yeah, actually the Daily Bugle isn't nearly as busy now, is it? But you know what? I agree with you in a way. Like, it's tough to say. I agree and I don't agree with that. I enjoy Darth Vader being on the map, and like, oh, he's gonna have that lightsaber and he looks like he's gonna whip it at people from the trailer. I loved, for example, Wolverine being on the map. It was so scary. You find him in the woods and he charges you. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, I have to say I would disagree with you. Sorry, but I totally respect your opinion, but I understand why the people don't want the collabs on the map. That's where I probably say I agree with you. Like, I understand how you guys feel. I understand why you want Fortnite to just have Fortnite stuff on the map, but I do enjoy like the Star Wars stuff on the map. Like, for example, the Borderlands crossover. I thought it was great. We had Gotham in season. I'm just gushing about Season X now. I understand where you're coming from, but I do disagree with you. I think it's cool if Darth Vader were to come on the map. You know what I mean? My theory on Geno is he is the man who we saw in the picture, but then when they captured the Cube Queen, Geno absorbed most of his evil cube power, and that's what made him look different. This would also explain why the origin is blue despite being kind of purple pink as the Cube King. He was always kind of purified by getting those powers drained, kind of like Belvin, the blue cube. Yeah, you know what? That's not a far-fetched theory at all. I don't really have too much else to add there, but what had happened? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards like he's just a guy that can just shift forms, and Geno's not human. He's like, to talk to Sloan and everybody, he just becomes human. I don't know what to think, to be honest with you. It's some sort of weird extraterrestrial type thing, and that's what I'm leaning towards, but he could be right there. And guys, we're moving on to the last one for today. Origin may still have his powers, however, I think Geno got corrupted by dark 0-point energy. There's always a bad side to everything. It's kind of like building upon what we just talked about. Yes, it's totally possible that the 0-point just... there's a dark side to it. It looks like that's what the case with Kevin the Cube, and then anything could have happened to Geno, really. It's really, really tough to say, and we'll just have to wait and see. Just like always with Fortnite. Maybe we'll find out 3 years from now. Maybe another comic book, right? But guys, with that last topic there, I'm going to put an end to this video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here and enjoy the content, please consider the like button to help out the channel. Subscribe if you're brand new. If you'd like to check the description down below, you'll find links to all of my other channels, as well as a link to Real Ember on Fiverr, who will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. Remember, if you want to be a YouTuber, thumbnail is the most important part of your video, and Ember takes care of mine. You can do yours too. If trust me, guys, you will need it. Lastly, if you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, use code Clen, #anime, #epic partner. Thank you so much for watching again, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Take care.